today's lecture I'll be starting with the pleura. So first of all, we are starting with the introduction. Each lung enclosed in a pleural sac like peritoneum. Secondly, pleura is a serous membrane. Is a serous membrane lined by mesothelium. Now layers. It has mainly two layers. It has two layers. First is a parietal layer, outer parietal layer, and inner visceral layer. Between these, a potential space is present. Between these, a potential space is present. That is called as a pleural cavity. Filled with pleural fluid. So next, parts. It is divided into mainly four parts. It is divided into four parts. First is costal pleura. Second is diaphragmatic. Third is mediastinal. And lastly, cervical. So one by one, we are starting with the description of each point. First is costal pleura. Costal pleura. It lines the thoracic wall comprising the inner surface of sternum. It lines the thoracic wall comprising of inner surface of sternum, ribs, and intercostal spaces. It means the inner surface of sternum, ribs, and intercostal spaces is in close relation with the costal pleura. क्या होता है इसमें? जो इनर सरफेस होता है स्टर्नम का, रिब्स का और इंटरकोस्टल स्पेसिस का जो होता है वो किसके रिलेशन में होता है? कोस्टल प्लेरा के. मीन्स वो क्या होता है? कोस्टल एरिया होता है. इसके लिए किसके रिलेशन में होएगा? कोस्टल प्लेरा. नेक्स्ट हम देखते हैं डायफ्रामेटिक. डायफ्रामेटिक प्लेरा. Diaphragmatic means it lines the superior aspect of the diaphragm. It lines the superior aspect of diaphragm. ठीक है? It lines with the superior aspect of the diaphragm. As we all know that diaphragm is present below the thorax region. Below the thorax, it means lungs lie on the diaphragm. It means जो डायफ्रामेटिक प्लेरा होता है वो क्या होता है सुपीरियर सरफेस ऑफ डायफ्राम पे लाई करता है ठीक है नेक्स्ट हम देखते हैं मीडियास्टिनल प्लेरा मीडियास्टिनल प्लेरा मीडियास्टिनल प्लेरा it means mediastinal the word itself means it lines the corresponding surface of mediastinum it lines the corresponding surface of mediastinum. Okay. Then next and last is cervical pleura. Cervical pleura. It covers the apex of the lung. It covers the apex of the lung. It covers the apex of the lung and enters into the neck region. Neck region. It forms cup-like. It forms cup-like dome called as a pleural cupola. Pleural cupola. So next heading will be the on pleural recesses. Pleural recesses. Recess means space, slightly dilated space. Pleural recesses. Recesses means slightly dilated space. These are slightly dilated spaces of the pleural cavity. It is of mainly two types. It is mainly of two types. First is costo-mediastinal recess. Costo-mediastinal recess. And second is costo-diaphragmatic recess. द वर्ड कोस्टोमीडियास्टिनल इसमें दो वर्ड इसको अगर हम स्प्लिट करते हैं तो दो पार्ट में डिवाइड होता है कोस्टल पार्ट एंड मीडियास्टिनल पार्ट इट मींस द स्पेस बिटवीन the dilated space between the coastal and mediastinal part the coastal and mediastinal part between the coastal and mediastinal pleura space between coastal and mediastinal pleura that is called as a costo-mediastinal recess. नेक्स्ट देखते हैं हम costo-diaphragmatic recess. It means it lies inferiorly between the coastal and diaphragmatic pleura. It lies inferiorly between coastal and diaphragmatic pleura. ठीक है. So we are ending with the part 1 of this lecture.